Racial discrimination has previously known to cause psychological stress and also biological dysregulation, which can result in accelerated aging in those who are discriminated against. But a new study suggests that the effects of discrimination also extend to one's brain-gut microbiome system. Being subjected to racism does not just take a toll on one's mental health, but also triggers problems in one's physical health. This system is a communication pathway between the nervous system, which links emotional and cognitive regions of the brain with intestinal functions. It is also called the gut-brain axis. Recent studies have found that this axis is highly responsive to stressful experiences. The study found that racial discrimination showed alterations in brain networks dealing with emotion, cognition, and self-perception, which is a factor contributing to greater anxiety and depression. But additionally, gut-brain axis-related issues were also noted. However, these varied by race and ethnicity, pointing to greater physical health inequalities across these races. The study was led by a team at the University of California, Los Angeles, and published in Biological Psychiatry. The study was conducted on 154 white, black, Hispanic, and Asian individuals. The difference presented was that for white people, discrimination caused anxiety, but no gut inflammation. For Asians, psychological effects manifested into behavioral and physiological symptoms. But among the black and Hispanic people, along with some psychological distress, increased systemic inflammation was also found. Using MRIs, blood samples, survey questionnaires, and the everyday discrimination scale, people's experiences of discrimination were observed. Of the 154 participants, 80 reported high discrimination, while 74 reported low discrimination. White people reported gender and age as the most common reasons for discrimination, while the black, Hispanic, and Asian communities cited race as the primary cause. White participants also had a chaotic, enhanced resting state connectivity in their emotional network of their brains, which highlighted their inability to cope with discrimination as compared to other races. Differences in gut microbiome were heavily pronounced among different ethnicities. Black people showed differences in 9 types of bacteria compared to white participants, which saw changes in 7 bacterial species. Among Hispanic people, those who reported higher levels of discrimination had higher levels of bacterioid stercosis, which is associated with a higher risk of colon cancer. For Asian people, 11 fecal metabolites were higher in participants with high discrimination as compared to low. These changes in metabolites may suggest the dietary preferences of fatty foods in Asians who experience discrimination. While findings suggest that the black community displayed the lowest markers of anxiety and depression and showed better resilience than Asians, Hispanic people, and white people, higher levels of inflammation in their gut-brain axis were noted, stressing that the physiological effect of racial discrimination is far more than the psychological effect in their community. Thus, it is clear that discrimination does have biological consequences which could exacerbate social inequities. For The Print, this is Gauravi Narang. For more, log on to theprint.in and follow us on our social media handles.